Morning all. Hope everyone is able to hear me and able to see the screen which I am sharing, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So what are the topics we discussed in the yesterday session?
Agile
SDLC model.
model, Agile model and V model verification and validation model.
Okay. Any doubts in the previous classes so far what we done?
No, sir.
Sir, I
Okay,
have one
fine.
Yes, sir. question. Out
And
of
this?
all these models that we learn,
Okay.
which method or which model should we use for larger projects?
Have you seen yesterday and before yesterday classes? If you listen properly, you won't get this question. Have
No,
you
I
attended
mean,
for previous classes or new to this class?
uh, I I didn't attend previous two classes.
Okay.
I I just attend this VNV and Agile.
Okay, fine. So that's the reason you are getting the doubt. No worries. So I already explained four models, right? The first one is waterfall model, and second one is spiral model, third one is V model, and fourth one is agile model. So while explaining the model itself, I told that which model suits for which projects. Okay, as you are asking that for large projects or complex projects, we are using the spiral model mainly because it would be great if we use the spiral model for the risk handling of complex projects. If it is project is large or complex, we have a lot of features, right? There will be risk handling while integrating the modules. So that's the reason we are using the spiral model for it. If you missed that recording,
Okay,
please watch it. You will get to know more about it.
okay, sir.
Yeah. Sir, I have a doubt in Agile methodology.
Okay.
Uh, in Agile methodology, so far you explained it's very clear. The doubt is like in Agile methodology, as you know, retrospective meeting, the documentation, how the stand-up call is done. There is some flow, right? Can you cover the flow in Agile methodology? Like
Yes,
after
already we have dedicated the concepts for that. What is meant by retro meet? What is meant by test reporting for the classes? But you are very enthusiastic, so I will explain that flow again. Okay, no worries.
okay.
So I already explained that every day, not only Scrum call. I am just telling that flow of everything. Okay, so for example, if you got selected for any company, okay, as a test engineer, if that company is using the agile methodology, what will be the flow? Okay, so now consider that you got selected for X company. Okay, I'm giving an example. You can replace that X with TCS or Capgemini or Cognizant, whatever you want. If you got selected for that, if that company is using agile methodology, so every day you have two stand-up calls. Every day you have two stand-up calls. One is internal call where only testers are available. Okay. So in that internal call, only testers are available. Your manager, your lead, your senior employees, and yourself. All the people together will have and need to be discussed that what task they done yesterday and what tasks they are going to do in the today. Okay, what we need to complete in the time in this time period. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
We have a deadline for a few features. We have to discuss with the teams. We have these are the emergency tickets. We have to complete close it by today, and you have to take your friends' helps and you have to close it. And it's all about the internal discussion between the testers. Mostly, it will be there on the starting session of the work hours. If your shift starts from 10 o'clock, it might be there for 10:30 or 11. The stand-up call will be there. In similar way, if shift starts from afternoon, it will be there on the starting of the afternoon session. Okay, so this is the first stand-up call. And second stand-up call you have is Scrum call. Okay, in this Scrum call, who are involved in it? Yesterday I already told you, Scrum Master will be there, and then business analyst will be there. If required, product owner will also join. The Scrum Master will pull if you need any information from the PMO, but it's not mandatory to attend the PO. And testers will be there. It's nothing but QA, and developers will be there. Okay, so these are the people who involved in that Scrum call. Mostly this call will be happen on afternoon session. It might be 1 o'clock, 1:30 to 2:33. In between these period the Scrum calls will be there, because if your company is in India, so you have branches in other countries as well, right? There should be a login. So that's the reason mostly they are planning the Scrum calls between the afternoon for the companies who is there, what is there in the India. Okay, so I'm telling all these things India point of view. These are the two stand-up calls we have. I already told you yesterday we have the sprint plannings, right? Whenever that sprint is completed, there will be a one meeting. That meeting is called as retro meeting. That meeting is called as retro meeting. This is also called as retrospect meet or else retro meet. We can call it as per our convenience. In that retro meet, what they will do is, for example, sprint one is completed. Okay, in while doing work, while doing testing, while doing development in the sprint one, what are the challenges you faced? What are the challenges you face? Maybe a tester may face some challenges with the developer may face some challenges with testers. Maybe environment is not stable to check that features in on time. We have some issues, right? So we have to talk all those issues in that retrospect meet. Is nothing but it's a feedback session on the particular sprint who their tester, developer, scrum master is going to be involved in it. Okay, if required they can pull P1 BA as well. Okay, their retromit is all about the feedback session of particular sprint. What we done, what are the goods, what are the goods done in that sprint, what are the bads done in that sprint. That is going to be discussed on the array. Okay, that's it. Nothing more than. And one more thing we have flow. I already explained yesterday. PA meetings for every quarter or else every 3 months. It's going to be have a program increment meeting. There we have to discuss what work is to be done. Mostly this PA meeting will be held for 3 days. Okay, so in this PA meeting, we are going to discuss what are the features we are going to develop in the next quarter. 1 or 2 days they are going to discuss. In this third day is all about the fun day. They are going to play some games with the particular teams in the with the help of the Scrum Master. Okay, this is all about the Scrum.
So PI
Clear?
meeting is done every iteration. Once iteration is completed, the PI meeting will
Yes,
conduct, right? Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Yeah, and these
Clear?
things will be documented, right? That things discussed in the retro meeting will be documented.
Yes, it will be handled by the Scrum Master. We can't do anything. For example, you
Okay.
are joined from the Harsha Institute, right? So after
Mhm.
completion of the course, they're asking the feedback or review about the course. You may go to that Google and you can review it. That's it. You can't document that your feedback in your local, right? So their responsibility to take care all those things, reviews and all those things about in their website. Am I clear?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, it's not our work to document all those things. It's all about can be maintained with the Scrum Master.
Okay.
Okay, so they are the master, we are the slaves there. Simply, master slave architecture.
Yeah. Thank
Clear?
you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Clear.
And any more doubts? If not, we'll move with today topics. We have total these small topics we have. That's the reason. If you don't have any doubts, we can move ahead. Clear, everyone? May I go with these new concepts?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, today we are going to discuss about what is mean by bug failure. I already told you these are the only three important topics which you have to remember. Remaining all are for just knowledge purpose. Okay. Okay. What is mean by error? What is mean by error? Which is done by mistake by the human. For example, the developer is writing the code. By mistake, he has given the wrong syntax for the particular line written in the Java or HTML or CSS. Okay, it's the mistake done by that person by mistake. It's a human made error. It is called it as a error. If I open the document, you guys can get to know clear about that. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay. If you see here, where it is 1 minute. Okay, let's see first QA, QC, QE, and then we can move to the error bug concepts. Okay, so here we have QA, QC, and QE. What is mean by QA and what is mean by QC and what is mean by QE? So if you come to the QA part, QA is mostly focusing on preventing the defect. QA is quality assurance. It means that we are giving assurance to the particular application that it doesn't have any defect or bug for it. Okay, QA focus is only on preventing defect because we are giving assurance. It means that whenever you guys buy any product, they may give some warranty on the particular. If you buy an AC, they will give warranty for on whole body 5 years and PCB they are going to give 10 years. Okay, why? Because they are assured about that nothing will be happen, no issues will be happen until unless that 5 years and 10 years. In similar way, QA is nothing but we are going to give an assurance. Okay, by mistake if there is any defects identified while doing the QA, we are going to control it. QC is focusing on identifying the defect. Okay, both are vice versa, both are opposite. QA is focusing on preventing defect while QC is focusing on identifying the defect. Then what it means by quality engineer? Okay, can anyone tell the definition about the engineer? Can anyone? About engineer definition? No one? A generic definition. Am I audible?
Yes.
What is mean by engineer? Generic definition. I am not asking exact answers. No one?
Who develops or design any task or any particular activity?
Okay. Somewhat near to the answer. Any more?
They have some techniques to do the work, development work. Some techniques they use.
Okay. Any more?
Kind of skilled labor?
Designer, a designer or
Any-
builder of engines.
Okay. Engineer is nothing but a generic meaning I am telling. Engineer means one who invent something new which is not exist. He's called it as an engineer. I'm not talking about the software engineer, whoever it is, whether it is a civil engineer, he's the person who is inventing something new which is the not exist before. For example, he's planning to build a bridge. That bridge is not exist before. He's planning to design it. He's planning to construct it. Right? That is the new thing which is produced with the help of that particular engineer. So in similar way, in software field, engineer is nothing but one who develop something new which is not exist is called it as an engineer, software engineer. Okay, for example, there is a Zomato application. It's not exist before. So after that software employee have written the code, it becomes a Zomato application. If you have an idea in your mind, if that software developer, software engineer want not produced any new code for it, how it will be implemented? It won't be implemented, right? Similarly, quality engineer is nothing but is the person one who automates the manual efforts. One who automates the manual efforts is called it as a quality engineer. In your understandable language, we are calling it as a automation engineer. Automation tester is called it as a quality engineer. Manual tester is called it as a QA engineer. Remember these terms. So most of you people, most of the students are asking while searching for the jobs, sir, when I type that functional tester or manual tester, I'm not getting any notification in the Naukri and LinkedIn. How can I search it? If you are applying for the automation test engineer, you have to type automation test engineer or else quality engineer. Like that, you have to give the roles. Then only you will get to know the notification. Okay, automation engineer, automation tester, or else quality engineer. These are the roles we have in the automation. You people have to search on the job portals to get to know the job notification. But if you are looking for the manual testing, you have to type manual tester, functional tester, QA engineer, QC engineer. These are the roles you have to search to get to know the notification from the particular company. That's the reason I kept these topics to know what's the difference between QA, QC, and QE. Okay, so here is about QA is nothing but what is meant by QA? Focusing on preventing what?
Defects.
Defects or bugs. Okay, so then what is meant by QC is
Identifying the
opposite to
bug.
the QA. Identifying
The defects or bugs.
identifying defects or bugs. Then what is meant by QE? One who automates
The manual.
manual efforts. Okay, is call it as a QE. In bracket, we are calling it as automation tester, automation test engineer, whatever it is. Okay, so then coming to this one, what is meant by error and what is meant by bug, what is meant by failure. See these three lines, you get to know very clearly. Very important question. You guys, even if you understand the concept, you guys can give the wrong answers in the interview. That's the beauty of this concept. Error versus bug or defect versus failure. Error is nothing but a incorrect human action. Incorrect human action. It means that by mistake that human did mistake. For example, I am writing a Java code to develop a particular software. So in that I have to write a code like I have used if statement, some print statement, system.out.println. Don't worry, you won't, if you are not able to know what is mean by system.out.println. We are going to know these concepts in the Java. I'm just giving an example for an error. So whenever in the I'm writing that print statement in the Java language, I have to keep semicolon by the end of the line. But I forgot to give the semicolon at the end of the line. It is my human action. It is my mistake, incorrect human action. That's why we are calling it as a error. But then what is mean by bug or defect? I have given a syntax correct and all those things are correct, but I'm not sure why it is deviating from our expected output. So whenever you given the correct username and correct password in the login page, what is your expectation? you should be login to that application. That is your expectation, right? Is it or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, but if it is not login to that application, so your expected output is not same as actual output, real output. So here what you see, deviation from the expected output. So whenever you give username and password as correct, your expected output is it should be login. But here what is happening? It's not getting logged. So here that actual output is different from expected output. Here you can see the deviation from the actual to expected. Then it is called it as a bug or defect. But if you found this deviation, then it is called it as a bug or defect. But if this deviation is found by the customer after it's the product goes to the live, then it is called it as a failure for us. Then it is called it as a escalations. Maybe in some of Instagram reels, by some of the software employees are doing some Instagram reels, you may hear that word escalation by the customer, right? So escalation is nothing but if that issue is deviated from the deviation of that expected output is found by the customer after product goes to the live, then it is called it as a failure. If we found before goes to the live, then we call it as a bug or defect. If you found at the stage of bug or defect, then we becomes the heroes. But if you found the deviation after product goes live, then we become zeros. Getting my point? Clear about error, bug or defect or failure? They will ask how that bug is differ from error, how that failure is differ from defect. Can you please explain what is mean by error, bug, failure? These are the types of questions you may encounter at the time of interview. By mistake, by the confusion, you give a error answer for bug, failure answer for bug, bug answer for failure. Like that you can give it. So please go through this. It's very important question. Clear about the differences?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
And next one is project versus product. We already discussed in the demo session. Is anyone interested to explain what is meant by product and what is meant by project? Any one of you? No one? No one is interested? No one knows what is meant by project, what is meant by product. Like service based companies and product based companies.
Yes, sir. Project is nothing but getting service done by the uh, s- getting services from the other organization or company,
Giving services for other companies.
other companies. Product is doing service for their own product.
Doing work
Yeah,
for
their own
own
product.
applications or products. It's called it as a product.
Yeah,
So example, you can see that YouTube.
YouTube. Oh,
It is a product. And next, Instagram. It's a product. And then we have
AWS,
many AWS Cloud. Okay,
Azure,
we have many
GCP.
platforms. For example, most of you people are aware about Book My Show. This is a product. If the same applications are developed by other companies, then it is called it as a service-based company. Okay. So for these, mostly it will comes up to like Zomato because it is developed by other company. It's not have a dedicated company for the software. So Zomato, like this, we have few other applications like Miso. Okay, these are the some of the applications what we have as a service. Okay, clear about the project versus product? Clear or not, guys? Please confirm. Any more doubts?
Yes, sir.
It's clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Today, I already told you we have a very small session that we have only less topics I configured for the today. So we are done with error bug failure. And unfortunately, tomorrow we don't have class because I have some personal emergency work. That's why I'm not able to take class tomorrow. So from Monday onwards, we will take 1 hour classes. So it's nothing but if you see that fourth and five concepts is going to be closed on Monday, and next sixth concept will take on the Tuesday, seventh will take on the Wednesday, eighth and ninth will take on the Thursday, 10 is on Friday, and again Monday I think it was Diwali, right? Am I correct? This Monday or next Monday? Seems that Monday is Diwali.
It's the following Monday. I
Yes,
mean, the next.
following Monday. Here, if
Yeah.
you see that, I'm talking about from this Monday to this Monday, right? So here Monday is 13th. 13th is Diwali. Seems. If you guys are okay, we'll take class on the 13th. If you are not okay, I will give a holiday on that day. I don't have any issue to take a class on the Monday. I will take feedback from you guys on next weekend. If you guys are okay, we'll take class on weekend, and there will cover Jira. And Tuesday we can explain about the project explanation and Q&A. By Tuesday or Wednesday, we are going to close manual testing syllabus. Okay. As soon as the course will complete, you guys can apply for the jobs as well. In such a way, you guys can think of it. Okay. Are you guys getting?
Yes, sure.
If you guys are interested to join on the weekend classes also, then please let me know. We'll take feedback once the manual testing course is completed. We'll take feedback from all the people how the classes is going on, and are you okay if I take the classes on weekends? How many are interested to take on which period in the weekend? So we'll discuss all those things and we'll sort out. If you guys are interested only, we'll take on the weekends. Okay. But please try to make your presence on the weekend, because as we have huge concepts, no one will explain all these concepts in the testing. Okay, so they will explain simply one will take one Selenium and TestNG project they can download from Git, and a Cucumber they can download from Git, and they can explain that projects within 2 to 3 days. Okay, no one will explain each and every point. So I make you people to clear. I made all these things topics, and Git, GitHub, Jenkins, resume preparation. Once manual testing is done, we'll start resume preparation only. Because if I explain the resume preparation, you guys can work on the manual testing meanwhile while listening the automation classes. Then you can upgrade your manual resume to the automation once the automation classes are done. Okay. So we have lot of classes need to be discussed. Total 60 hours of classes we have. So if you guys are cooperate on the weekend, then it will be closed within 45 days or 2 months. If we are not taking classes on the weekend, it will be gone beyond 2 months. Okay. Take that point in your mind, and let me know if you guys are interested to attend on the weekend or not. Okay. Any more doubts so
And
far?
yeah, if possible, could you stretch for this weekend for completing the manual course? If
Yes,
yeah,
it should be everyone based on
yeah.
everyone's
I'm just
interest.
asking
Okay.
as well, the team as well. If everyone supports, then we just have a quick course of manual and then we just jump into Selenium, right?
You guys can give your feedback in the chat. I will shout out, guys. Your name plus are you okay with weekend or not? I will take only one day. I won't take Saturday and Sunday 2 days. Okay. I will take only one day.
Yeah.
Saturday I will take. Okay. Not like S. I need your name. Weekend class okay or not okay. Just give okay or not okay as a result after your name. By that I can understand that you people are okay to take on weekend. Okay. Just now Anand posted, right? Like that you guys can post out. By that I can take your feedback, and if the most of your people are interested to attend on the weekend, then we'll take on the weekend as well. Okay. Got count 3 out of 11. 4, 5, good. 6, 7
Sir,
out of
on
11.
Sundays means not possible for me. Only Saturdays means it is possible for me.
That's what I'm telling, right? Pavni, don't worry. So I am also not. For me also, it's not possible on the Sunday. I have a church. So
I do have a church, that's the reason.
okay, no worries. So it's not possible for me as well on the Sunday. So I will take only on Saturdays.
If it is
Okay.
Saturdays means okay for me, sir.
Okay. Okay. Only Saturdays I'm going to take the classes, guys. Don't worry. So mostly on Saturday, I will let you know the timings. It won't be on the early morning like how we're taking on the week classes. VK, okay, but only for few weekends. Okay. Thank you, VK.
Yeah, actually, I'm traveling every weekend, so it might not be possible for me on
Okay,
that.
no worries. Every weekend I will take feedback. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
No worries. Good to see that most of you people are given a positive feedback. We'll take class from then weekend then. As I said that tomorrow we don't have class, right? I have some personal issue, a personal emergency work I have, so I don't want to take class tomorrow. So then we have Saturday, right? So we are done with this concept. Let me check this. So if we take class on the weekend, we can close 4, 5, 6 concepts. Okay. So we can close 4, 5, 6 concepts. If you guys are ready to listen, then we can go with the seventh concept as well. Okay. I will take feedback after completion of these three concepts. If you guys are okay to listen or not. Okay. Because it's not a problem to explain me all topics in a single day for me, but you people has to catch the things what I'm going to explain. But after explaining it 2 or 3 concepts, you may feel bored and you may have some work. Is it or not?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
we'll
sir.
go with 4, 5, 6 on the Saturday then, and Monday we can go with 7, Tuesday 8, 9, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, good. If you take 4, 5, 6 concept by next weekend, we are going to close the manual testing. Okay, so then 13th. Okay, we'll take next week the feedback regarding that. How many of you are interested to attend on the Diwali? Because most of you people have doing their festival, right? So they're busy with some. They're traveling from their house to some relatives' house to celebrate their festivals. I don't want to disturb them. So we'll take feedback for that on whether you guys are able to attend on Monday or not. Okay, so we'll take next week on that feedback about it. As of now, everyone is okay to attend on the Saturday, right? So mostly the
Yes.
class will be there from it might be between 11 to 2. Okay, I'm not telling that 3 hours class will be there. Maybe 1.5 hour or 2 hours class will be there. It will be there between the
Sir,
11 o'clock.
11 to 11 o'clock, it's not possible for me. This is the same time, 8:30 to 9:30. It's work because I have a doctor appointment on that day, on
Sorry, which
Saturday.
time?
It's 8:30 to 9:30. It's okay for me, but 11 o'clock means I need to go to the hospital for checkup.
Is it possible on evening then?
Evening it's possible for me.
What
Saturday
about other
weekend is
space? Do you have any issues
Yeah,
on evening?
could you please precise the time so that I can plan because our time zone is different.
You are
CST
from?
time zone is different for me.
You are from which country?
USA.
Oh, are you from US?
Yeah, Chicago, because this is a 9 time. Please let me know so that I can plan my time.
Same here for me, sir. I am also in CST time zone.
You are also from Chicago.
No, no, I am in Nashville,
Nashville. Okay.
Tennessee.
Yeah, nice to hear, Kidaki.
Oh yeah, thank you. Nice to hear.
Uh,
So that's sir. If it's 8:30, it's possible for us. If it's 11
Is this
o'clock, if it's afternoon 11, it will be difficult for us to join that.
yeah, for me it
is
will be
it
again.
fine?
I'm from PST time zone, so uh,
Okay, is it fine if I take class at 9 o'clock morning?
yeah,
Morning
morning 9
9.
should be fine for me.
Yeah, it's
For
fine for me.
PST it is okay, but not sure about CST.
What about you, Divya and Kitaki? You are from other time zone,
It's
right?
it's
Is it
about
okay?
10:30. That's it, right? Then no issues at 9 o'clock because it's
So
10:30 in
it's
the.
10:30 at night. So it means if it's a 1 hour class, then it's okay. But if it's 2 hour class, then it will be very late.
It might be one. I will precise it to the 1.5 hour if you guys are okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but it's up to your opinion.
Okay. Anyway, I will mention 1 to 2 slots. I will mention the 2 slots in the group. You can select any one of them in the group and
Yeah.
let me know. Will
Okay, sir.
based on that. But be active on that
Okay.
group. Maybe by the EOD, I will share the timings. I will check with Divya and Ketaki is from CST time, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
CET
yes.
Yeah.
time.
Yes,
Sir.
sir. Anyway,
Okay.
we get recordings, right? Even though
Okay, if
we
you
miss to
guys are
attend.
okay, then you can see the recording also. Okay, it's nothing as it is a small topics as it is not any related to the coding and automation concepts, right? If you guys are okay to listen, then you guys can listen recording as well. Okay,
Okay.
for one.
Okay.
But if anyone is don't want to listen a recording but you want a live session, then you can let me know. We'll discuss with you separately on the topics. Okay, when I'm free.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
If I mean, if possible, yeah, we can. I mean, I can join from like for 2 hours class. If you don't have any other time, we can okay with this 10:30 to 10:30 onward class
Okay, I will try
for
to take
CST.
class at maybe 9 o'clock. Okay, 9 o'clock IST. I'm not sure. CST or CET, your timing?
CST.
CST. CST.
Yeah, so it's like 10:30 for us, right, Divya?
Yeah, 10:30 for us.
Yeah.
And also, I think there is a daylight saving starting from Sunday, so probably
Oh, is
This
it?
class is.
yes.
Mm. Oh,
Okay, then I don't
oh,
want to spoil
wow.
your weekend plan.
Okay, I haven't noticed.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, fine. Let's enjoy this weekend. Let's discuss the weekend classes from the next week then. So as you guys are having the time zone issues, right? So you can enjoy this weekend. Then we can see about the
Or else you
next
just
weekend.
post the timing so that if it is possible, then we will, or else we will just go with the recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. So Divya and Ketaki and one more person is there. Who is that?
Anas.
VK,
VK. Okay,
yeah,
okay. You are from?
PST,
You are from which
PST,
country?
Seattle, US.
Okay, okay, fine. Three people will have time zone issues. Okay. Anyway, fine. So we'll post the timings and we'll confirm whether the class is there or not. Okay, it's not a big topics, but if you are applying for the manual testing, but these concepts will make you people more better if you attend for the live classes to clear your doubts. Or else, you can go through the recordings and get in touch with me in the WhatsApp. We'll explain if you have any doubts. It is also fine. We have two ways. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, fine. So thank you all for your response and your feedback in the chat. So we'll confirm the time shortly by today EOD IST. Okay. So have a nice day. So how you feel the classes so far? Is it fine? Is it understandable? Maybe
Yeah,
you are from other region, right? Is my English is okay to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool guys. So have a nice day. Thank you all.